Hey everybody, it's Saturday night. I hope you had a good Saturday. As promised, I'm here with the PNN pop-up, the late night edition, to look at a few things. Let's just look at the major things in the news, and then we'll pick back up with a longer PNN Monday night. Getting ready for tomorrow's church service, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Church of Spirituality. We meet right here, live. And we really need to pray and attend together, and we have been, and we're keeping it together as much as we can. I want to look at what is all over the news, mostly, which is that Dumpy has decided to send National Guard troops all over the country. I'm a little dismayed at how many people are like, oh my gosh, oh whoa. I'm really dismayed about that. If we're fearing our own United States military that swore an oath to defend and protect this country and its Constitution, if we're freaking out about that, then I think we're lost. I think we really need to get a grip, to be frank. So what I'm going to look at is, first of all, I'm going to look at his health, because it's really bad. It's really bad. His life force is ebbing from his body quickly. And for the first time ever last week, we heard him he made mention of whether he would be going to heaven. Did you want to ask that? Is he going to heaven? Just for fun. Is Dumpy going to heaven? I think I asked this before and I got a yes. I think what this means is that, he gets there and then, he has a life review and all that, right? Is there such a thing as hell? No. Okay. Well, there you go. We just did a deep dive into some really big questions. I'm going to look at his health. It is a new moon in Virgo. It has been a very strong energy day. It just feels everything feels plugged into an amplifier. 3 cards about his health. All right. 1, 2, 3. The 6 of Cups. He has his people around him. This is I consider this elder abuse. He has people around him saying, "Oh, you're okay. Oh, you're good. Oh, you look great. Wow, you did great." And I just see applauding. Notice this is a puppet show. So, I haven't really looked at this card before. Really. It's a puppet show. Oh my goodness. Look, this is totally it. I'm asking about his health. There's the devil handing him a pitchfork. Here, go do your dirty work. Everyone's applauding him. And that guy looks a little pale, if you ask me. Wow. King of Swords and the Hermit. Okay. I would say that this is Dumpy, the Hermit, on his own, isolated, and the King of Swords keeps coming up. The King of Swords, this represents all the, it's kind of just what I'm saying. This represents all the, it's a sword of truth. The swords are the sword of truth, but this represents the hold on the media. that's keeping this thing going. And the hold on the media is failing to focus on how mentally ill, dementia-ridden, and dangerous that he is. This needs to shift. But he's in very bad shape, being treated as if there's nothing wrong with him by the people around him. That's not a good thing. Okay, so what I want to look at next is this plan to send the National Guard to the peaceful people to cause a ruckus. How is that going to go for him, for Dumpy? How's it going to go for him? I'm not worried about us. I'm not. I've seen what the American people can do. Despite all the times I complain that people aren't awakened enough or woke enough, how's it going to go for him that he's sending the National Guard out into the major cities? 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. It looks like, okay, so here's the chessboard. It's a chess move to see how far he can get. Not that he could play chess, but you know what I mean. It's kind of a strategizing move. He's just a puppet. Somebody's telling him to do this. 6 of Pentacles is offering money. This also has to do with ICE. So offering all this money to ICE. I'm asking about the National Guard, but this is, you know, they're kind of like, they're getting clumped into one category because it's like ICE is there and the National Guard is there, and the 9 of Pentacles. We're going to find out something about all the money that's being spent, and that's going to make it not go so well for him. Let's ask this. Is the National Guard being deployed? Is this activity going to be stopped? No. What I was asking was, is it actually going to happen? Okay. So it's not going to be stopped. Will it make a statement that mobilizes the American people? Yes. You know, I'm getting the words blessing in disguise, so maybe put that in your noggin. They swear an oath to defend and protect the United States people from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Will the governors stop? Yeah, the governors will stop it. I don't know how. Don't ask me how. But the governors will stop the National Guard from being deployed. So I'm not interested in all the comments about, but they're sending the National Guard from the red states. Do we really think the red states, 100% of the population of the red states wants to send their National Guard to peaceful cities? See my banner flapping around out there like crazy? It has been so windy here, which reminds us of hurricane season. When we have emergencies like that, which we're going to have a lot of them, then the National Guard helps. So the governors are going to be not too happy about all this. Now, let's take a look at the fallout from the Ghislaine Maxwell. It's interesting because I've been reading about that she's outing him. And a couple weeks ago, I mentioned that she's mad at Dumpy. Ghislaine Maxwell is mad at Dumpy. And he stirred up a hornet's nest there, just like he stirred up a hornet's nest with Bolton. So let's see how that's going to go. The Epstein stuff. Oh, this card just flew out. The Magician card has been coming up an awfully lot lately. That is them trying to play tricks on us. That would be the party of evil people. And justice is here. Yeah, I don't think he, yeah, this is Dumpy. He cannot escape this. They can try to play tricks and do smoke and mirror shows all they want, but the Ten of Swords indicates how much pain Dumpy will be in. He cannot escape it. Justice is knocking at the door. Even if they don't knock at the door and put him on trial and all that, it's just that it's there, that it's out there. The information is out there more and more. And the Six of Wands, trying to build some kind of a fortress around him. Part of his advantage right now is that I think you can indict a sitting president or something, but his health is really failing, and I'm actually just seeing him like just flopping all over the place and just being so incapacitated that all this goes down and justice and everything else, but we're not going to see like a traditional like, okay, this makes him go to trial and be found guilty. It's not going to be like a conventional that. It's going to be that the whole thing ruins him. All the while they're doing this dance of, oh, he wasn't in the Epstein files. They're doing this dance and it's not working. I see it crushing him. I see the weight of the Epstein files crushing him. Okay, so one more question and then we'll call it a night. I've got a lot of things to do. I'm also playing for another church tomorrow before my church, so I have a lot of things to do. But let's do this. And thank you to those of you who said have a good day, and I'm sending you good vibes today, and because I work in Salem on Saturdays. I was busy. I had a very good day, so thanks. Good vibes work. And you all are so sweet to say those things. And to mean them. I'm going to pull 3 cards about... These are fairy oracle cards, so I'm kind of thinking about what I want to ask. The John Bolton situation. What's going to come of that? I knew this card was going to come up. I see the John Bolton situation actually getting a ball rolling on something that looks like Justice, the singer of healing. I'm just reading the energy of this shift, these puzzle pieces happening, coming together. The John Bolton situation leads to, there's a sword here, and there's a singer of healing. I'm just really feeling the weight of everything on Dumpy, and this is just another thing that John Bolton is going to come back and retaliate, and the Pook is, it's just like, this is haunting Dumpy. It's like, it's like a light being going, you're going to finally get it in the end. Kind of like that. Let's just pull 3 cards for us, just for guidance. 3 cards for guidance. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. And somebody sent me a message today that if you leave like 7 words or 7 hearts, or that helps the algorithm. So just leave a bunch of words. Make them positive. Please. Things will be changing. You just have to understand, we all have to understand that there's a certain way. I keep on getting the analogy of a chessboard and puzzle pieces and things falling into place in a certain order that's kind of a divine order, I would call it. And the Wheel of Fortune, things will be changing. And the Temperance card is trust the divine timing. And the Queen of Pentacles, trust that good is coming. And I just want to say that the guides just said to me, trust that Russia is losing. Yeah. When Putin invaded Ukraine, the first thing that I said was he's crazy because NATO is going to come after him. It's taken a while, but that's starting to happen. So we'll see more about that in the near future. And so tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, Church of Spirituality, and I'll do Off the Ledge probably in the afternoon tomorrow. So look for that later in the day. Join us, and namaste. Have a great night. See ya.